Welcome to the Rome campaign for the Vidi Et Impera 1.2.5. In the last part we pushed north here and took this Dunedin. I'm just going to bring this army out so that we can keep the public order good. So effectively all we got to do now is take Temere. And to that end, wow, where's my agent? So we're going to need to get down to here. Now I've got a rebellion in Iska, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the neck, but I think I can move this army down because this army still needs to refurbish. I think if I come into this region, I should be able to get another unit. Wow, a little bit of stutter there. Yeah, I think we can get this here. I think we'll get another Imperial Cataphract Legionary in here. I mean, these guys are pretty heavyweight in their own right. And I think the other thing I also want to do now is move this navy right up to here, so that it's within striking distance. Because of course what we're going to have to do is move an army over to take Temere. I'm not exactly sure what we got here. 18-2. Right. We've got a temple here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for something like, actually what do we get from hides? Leather industry, 300 wealth suit. I mean, that's going to be a nice bit of income. And we've got this here, so maybe we'll go with hides here. And we'll go with Sacred Grove, that there. I'm not really totally convinced I need this, but I'm not totally convinced I actually need a library here. I mean, we're making what's that, 178,000 a turn, but then the empire's still going to grow. Yeah, I think we'll go with the library there just to get that underway. Now the other thing we also did in the last part is we took Flevum, and what I'm going to do is bring, I don't know, this army's in, oh, it took a bit of a bashing, so what we're going to do is bring this army back. And then I'm gonna move this army. I think we're gonna leave them in our own territory at the moment. They need a little bit of refurbishment. Now the next turn is going to be winter, so we've got to be a bit careful. I'm a little bit worried about these. I'm not sure where they're off to. It always makes me nervous when the AI does that. So what I'm actually going to do is pull this army back. I know or could I get this army up? We could get this army here. And we can send this army north. I mean, if they attack, they attack. I mean, the garrison in Korea is 15. I mean, I think they like us. I always get a bit. They don't like. They're getting unfriendly. What's up with you then?
I have little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better please my ears.
Okay. I think what we're going to do is move this army over here as well in support. So we put a threat onto this settlement here. And Noria can defend itself just for the moment. Just in case these guys get any ideas, the AI can be a little bit sneaky like that. Now, down in the south here, we had a few exchanges, and we've got this army here. This is a single general, so, and this army's in, and what I want to do is pull this army back here, so that one, it can recover, and two, it will be able to, what can you say, be within striking distance of Alexandria. In fact, we're going to move the agent over here. I'm not. They don't actually have a. But all you've got is two completely wrecked armies here. Alexandria is very tempting. Kind of. I think I just want to see if we can get rid of this guy. He's just irritating the heck out of me. So the first thing we're going to do is get rid of him. This is going to be a high-speed instant battle. So, get rid of him straight away. And last thing I want is him raiding in my territory. I don't mind if they're just hanging around doing nothing, but if they start raiding, then they've got to go. Start deployment. I mean, this is one of the annoying aspects. I know I keep saying it time and time again. It is one of the annoying aspects of having to fight every single battle. Come up there. Put the archers in front. And you can just sit there. General, you can come there. And what we're going to do is just push out. Move this front line forward. And we'll play it at high speed. There he is. There's the poor little sucker. End battle. We lost 3 men. And that unit is now dead. And down he goes. And just going to enslave them. He's general. And what we're going to have to do is if we get you back to there. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of attrition. Now, I've got this navy here, and I've got this army here. And what I really would like to do is move this army up to start the attack on Egypt, because this is my siege army. Now, it has been pointed out to me that this is actually an army, not a navy. So, I think the next thing we're going to need to do is get rid of these guys. They're probably going to run away. But we should be able to get them.
Put your backs into it, you men.
You've got to be tucked in here somewhere. There you are. Yeah. I mean, they got a couple of 3 cav units, which would be useless. Their heavy troops will not count much as well, because what we will probably do is just go in and ram. So in we go. You can see none of these have a ramming capability, so we should be able to crush these quite effectively. The problem's going to be getting in against their missile troops, but this navy can afford to take damage. Nice and dry. Start deployment. Of course, look at that. We're actually on the coastline there. Right, so it actually looks like they're general was out on the front. So what we're going to do, usual thing, bring our admiral there. I think what we're going to do is push 3 out onto that. Actually, the general of the army is there, and we're going to get everyone into ramming as usual, which seems to be one of the best strategies. So, and this time we're going to be a little bit more aggressive, and we're going to bring these out here and these out here. I say they're only transports, so against these ships they shouldn't stand that much of a chance, especially the more heavier hulled ships. Right. And even if we attack from the front, you can come there, you can come there, you can come there, come there, you guys swing around the side. Okay. And get a bit closer. you up to. Okay, you guys a bit too far back to fire. Forward. And we'll see what the collision line is like. I've never really watched it from this side.
Ready, willing, and able. Ships waiting.
That didn't quite go according to plan.
Ships ready to attack. Ready for orders. Ready, willing, and able.
Right, you go up to the general. Right, they're gone.
One of our ships is being boarded.
Ready for duty. Assault ships ready for attack. Jupiter gives us strength. Assault ships
You
ready to
push
attack.
through there.
Ready, willing, and
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, you go in for the assist on them. You go around the back. You take them out.
One of our ships is being boarded.
Right, they're gone. You move in that way. Right, I think they're sinking. Yep.
The enemy general is dead.
Right, we sunk the general. You turn this way. Generally, transports just can't stand the impact of being rammed. So,
One of our ships is being boarded.
yeah, we'll be okay.
ships waiting. Ready and awaiting. Ships waiting. Attack. Ready,
Okay.
willing, and able. And ready.
You cut them this way. Oops, that way.
Ready, willing, and able. Assault ships reporting. Hold Roman. Ready for order.
You pull around this way.
Crewed and ready. Attack! We await your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You rush into those. They're gone.
Ships waiting.
You get out the way.
Commander. Attack!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You move out the way.
Ready for orders. Tribuna ships ready. Weapon commander. Cohors parati. Assault ships reporting. Assault
Hey,
ships ready to attack.
you think
Assault ships reporting. Proud Romans of all. Assault ships ready to attack. Brave Romans.
you
Sic Domine. Roll, Percy, roll.
right? They're gone.
Assault ships ready for order.
An entire unit has perished.
Well, I suppose we had to lose one unit. I think that was the one that was boarded. We probably boarded one of the heavier units. So
Jupiter gives us strength. Ships ready. Row, cast you, row.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
end battle. So I'd say we lost one ship. Probably because who got the most kills? Well, nobody had a massive amount of kills. But except for these archers, so maybe they were taken down by archers. Unfortunately, it was one of my more experienced ships, but it's not a problem. We got a heroic victory. I'm not exactly sure how that classifies as a heroic victory. I suppose it's to the difference in 1,950 against 3,382. And down they go. And just
The waves still
we got
beckon.
navy traditions here, so just
Ready for
do those
orders.
straight away. Oh, increase missile attack range for units. Plus 5 melee defense, plus 6 shots. I think we'll go with that. What you got here? Yeah, we got no infantry recruits anyway. I think we're just going to send you back this way. And because we have 2 navies in this area, I think it's time to move this army this way.
Is that all?
Thinking we can swap that idiot apart on the side as part of the process. As I say, the next turn is going to be winter. I'm not exactly too sure. We got this Colossus army quite happily making its way north. I'm not exactly sure why, but let's just get here. So we got here. We've got Novi Confederation. That's what's left of the faction that own this territory here. Now I've got an agent here in Istros, but I sent all the way up here. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to send them back this way again, because we're not far off now of invading this area. The problem is we're going to have to be a bit careful, because you can see here we've got our allies and enemies. So we've got lots of allies here. Who are you? The Upper League. I'm not sure if we actually ever made. What's our standing with the Upper League? They don't really like us, so they may be the gateway. Your defensive allies. Who are you? Your military allies. Of course, we've got the Adriani here. Don't we have any
Greetings to you.
trade agreement,
I trust
non-aggression?
you come with honorable
Okay,
words
I
that
thought we
can
had
hear
more
kindly.
than the Adrii. Who are they? I mean, they're actually usurpers. What we may need to do is take those out. How about these guys? Word trade, non-aggression, military access. So what we may have to do is, once our armies are in position, is push through here. But we're going to need to make sure our armies are in position first, because the Adrii are up here. See, they've actually pushed a band all the way through. That's interesting, actually. Can't ever recall the Adrii going that far north. I mean, anyway, I think that's about all we can do this turn, because at the moment we've got everything here, and I think I've done everything I need to do building wise, because I had a good check before we come. Let's say getting across here is going to be a pain, so I'm just going to go for an end turn. I've only got some skills to do, and
At your command.
armies recruiting, and I'm not sure which one of these armies I'm going to leave up here, so I think what we'll do is we'll give this a little bit of empire maintenance. Actually, he needs to get married. Let's have a quick look. I mean, it's the golden rule, everyone in here. I think he's a plebeian. Yeah, he's not married. No, yeah, it's not you. Okay, who's not married? Oh no, it's not plebeian. What am I on about? It's Cornelian. You're married. You're not married. You're not married. You're married. You're not. Okay. Just have a quick check at the politics. Politics is pretty solid at the moment. We need to keep an eye on that. I mean, the plebeians have got a lot of influence, but we're holding our own, so that's all that counts. So I'm just going to go for an end turn. Okay, Family member comes of age. After careful upbringing, yes, welcome to the family. Agent exposed, so that's going to give us a new one. We've got a rebellion in Consentia. Where the heck did that come from? Ah, great. Right, we're going to need to...
Commander? Yes.
Navy over here.
Moving out. Your next command?
Army
We hunger for
in.
battle. Boarding now.
Get you across without taking attrition.
Yes. Put your
Sometimes I really wonder about the rebellions because Consentia was pretty solid here. Italia, I mean, I don't know how that dropped so quickly. Anyway, let's get down to here. I think we're going to have to whack this guy. He's in a fort. He's going to run that way. He's taking me in the right direction. And again, we're going to have to fight this. And they're not going to stand a chance, but never mind. It's quite an odd general that is, actually. Is that an Egyptian in general? Oh, it's unusual. He looks more like a barbarian Gallic type general. Okay. And we're just going to
melee infantry at your command.
deploy the front line
Sons of Mars.
right there.
Fear
Put
that
the
enemy
artillery
awaiting
behind
orders.
it.
Missile infantry
I
ready.
think we'll just put all the missile troops on one side.
Quarantine cavalry. Orders.
General on that side.
Missile
Cav on
arms
that
coming.
side. They're going to come roaring straight at
Our
us.
reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, we've got reinforcements as well. Yep.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep, they're dead. And of course they're going to be dead anyway because they retreated. We didn't lose a single unit that time. And down they go. Just enslave. And he got an increase in rank for it. And what we're going to do is move this army forward.
Ready for further orders.
I'm just going to let the agent sky it round a bit and just make sure there's no armies around. You can. Oh, you're a new general, that's why. Okay. What we're going to do is give you a cavalry capability, and we're going to give you that. We need to get this army back in somewhere where they're not taking attrition.
Advance.
You can see how bad the attrition is, but it was worth it to get rid of that. And I think what we're going to do is bring. Actually, we're going to move this
Reporting.
fleet north. Oops. I think I'm going to need 2 fleets up here now to deal with any invasion into Greece.
Going upon.
You can hang out here. You won't be able to recruit though, probably.
Ready for orders.
Yes, you can. I'll just give you
We're going to need a bigger
a basic unit there. And of course, we've got
yes.
right here ready to go. Up here we got Wedge. I've got no idea where these guys are going. I think you can just go into fortification. What I'm going to do is move this army here. Kind of put a bit of a block on this guy. They're going to take attrition, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just going to move this army for. There's nothing like the fun of fighting. I want you back. You can refurbish. This is the. You can just stay there because if you move, you're going to take attrition. He's taking attrition as well. But you're just going to stand there and let this guy Yozo build up. This guy's probably going to take attrition as well. I really want to get this army moving, so they're just going to have to live with the attrition whether they like it or not. Where's my agent? He can actually move now. I don't think there's going to be much here. Actually, let's be cheeky.
It is an honor to serve. Set up a blockade. Blockading.
I just want these blockaded so that they don't start creating a navy or an army or something like that. So your job is just to stop them doing anything. And I think we've got that here. Right, after the problem with Constantia, let's have a quick look. Alia's there. Chanya's improving. Everyone else is green. And everything is rising in the provinces. Let's have a quick. Actually, what's the construction report? This. Okay. Right, we got many latrines in Camelodin. We're certainly going to up that. A local trader. We got a theatre in Rate. We're certainly going to push that. We got the food for it. Anything else here that's good? I mean, we could go up and yeah, why not? We'll put that up as well. Everything else is level 4, level 3. You've got local trappers here, so we might as well get that underway. How's the food situation? Food situation here is good, so I don't think we need to worry too much about food. Libya, if I tax you, yeah, you've just got -2 food. That's good, and eventually you will build all this out. So Libya's looking good. Belgium. Yeah, you've still got massive food shortage. Yeah, you're contributing 4,000, but at the same time, I don't really feel I need it. Of course, we've got another 5 turns before we get to. Wow, going straight for level 4. Right, I think that's all we can do this turn, so I'm just going to go for another end turn. Increase in rank, veteran. Hidden agent exposed, hidden agent exposed, hidden agent exposed, hidden agent exposed. Child has died, attrition report. New political election has been elected. Quester, increase in rank. So we've now got Marcus Junius Brutus, new family member. Actually, he looks quite useful, Marcus. Now this could be a little bit messy. You're the faction leader. Declare. Two more authority. Okay. This guy's just so. He's 4-3. So he can't. I can't adopt him because he doesn't have a. Our faction leader doesn't have enough authority. unless I can give him some authority. Cunning, what, -1, +1 authority, +2 authority. If I punch that up, that will give event, so that might give him, so that would give him 6. That will give him 4. So maybe the next turn we'll be able to adopt him. Actually, let's start with the important stuff. You come into there. And army.
Returning to land. Ready for further orders. At ease, men.
Okay. They're only 8. They won't attack next turn. We're right on the doorstep now.
At your command.
Crisis averted. Now, I saw there's a Egyptian navy there. And you can get to there. You can get to there. My instinct is to strike at Alexandria.
Settlement for Rome.
There. I think we'll just continue the siege for the moment. What we're going to do is bring this army in close support. There. And that will give us the overwhelming power. Let me just continue that siege. In fact, just looking at the clock, I think I can fight this in this. I think I can fight this in this video. It's just the video will just be slightly over long, but considering the rubbish we've been doing, I want to get at least one decent battle into this part. So we're going to assault Alexandria. This could be an interesting battle because, of course, Alexandria is one of the unique cities of the game. Look at that! Wow. I mean, they've got 5 Tarentines, which isn't going to do them any good because they're inside the city. Oh, we certainly don't want to fight in the fog. I want to be able to see this, see? Right. It says we're attacking from that side. And you're attacking from that side. Now we could turn this to our advantage because they will have reinforcements coming in and they're all weak reinforcements. So if I put... oops, go away. Steam. And what I'm going to do is put a couple of you there. That will weaken this side, especially as these have got a lot of cav. But I think we can get away with this. Ballista's victory point is there. Now, what we're going to have is Tarentines there. And we're going to be slightly counterintuitive here. What we're going to do is I want to put you there so I know that you're not part of this army. And what we're going to have is you there, you covering there until we see where the armies come in. Right, all their artillery is out there, so that is good. Right, cav out. Yeah, where? Right, we're just gonna. Now, the downside of this strategy is the fact that I'm going to have troops all over the place here. So betting their reinforcements are going to come in. There's a gate there and a gate there.
Yours to command. Draw weapons.
Right.
Cut charge. Engage.
Ah.
Tarentine cavalry.
Right, pull back. Pull back. Draw them in. Draw them in.
Sons of Mars.
units has used all its ammunition.
Right.
Cavalry, missiles ready.
Cavalry out this way.
Advance.
You that way.
Legionary cohorts! Jupiter gives us strength! Legionary cohorts!
One of our units has used all its
Yeah,
ammunition.
we've got them.
Armed riders! Quickly now! Romans, ready for your orders?
You are into there.
At your service! Now! Ready! Over the armors!
You
Ready your weapons!
push through there.
Missile cavalry ready!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Missile infantry ready! Orders! Over!
Are you having fun over here?
Tarantine cavalry! Legionary cohorts! Commander!
Right, cohorts in.
For Rome! Romans, ready for duty! Melee infantry! Legionary cohorts!
One of our
You
units has used all its
come
ammunition.
over here and support these guys.
Legionary cohorts! Tarantine cavalry! Swift and accurate! Charge!
Tarantines in.
Legionary cohorts! Brave Romans to a man!
You come in here.
Legionary cavalry! Legionary cohorts! Cut them down! Tarantine cavalry! Missile
Tarantines pull away from the infantry.
to arms! Proud Roman orders!
Right,
As you command! Command ready!
you crush in on these. How are you doing over here? You, whoops, wow, you're right. Got hooked on the edge of the map there. Right, you
One of our units has used all its
get
ammunition.
back in amongst this battle. Wait,
Missile armed
back this way.
ready and waiting! Legionary cohorts! Hack them down! Roman!
You fall onto the backs of these.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Tarantine cavalry!
You ride into them.
At speed! Equites! Tarantine cavalry! To advance! Missile cavalry at
You get into those.
Evocati! Legionary cohorts! We await your
Right, we're
command.
crushing them. You think you can get up here?
Ready for Tarantine!
Tarantines this way. You kill those. Equites in. We got here.
Evocati!
When they're not doing too bad, considering the fact that these are a little bit of a scratch army.
General!
I think the general can get a little bit of an action as well. Oh, great, because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna have to burn our way through the gates, but yeah, that's my fault there.
For glory! Cavalry! Missiles ready!
So we may have to do the old deflection technique by attacking from the other side.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Melee infantry at your command!
Yeah, that's my fault completely there. Oh, you come over here.
Tarantine cavalry! Charge! Your orders,
Equites in.
Levy slingers!
Missile troops, you pull away. I don't need you. No.
You have orders, sir! To our charge! Tarantine
Tarantines, you pull away.
orders understood! Charge!
Right, these are.
General is dead.
Right,
Legatus! Proud Rome!
you crush in on those.
Tarantine cavalry!
Tarantines, you push onto those.
Legionary cohorts! Legionary
injury.
General is under attack.
Yep, he'll be okay. Right, they've gone. General out. Right, you guys pull out this way.
Legionary cohort. Tarentine cavalry. Equites. Tarentine cavalry. Riders at the double. Sic Domine.
Right, get the charge in.
Mother to us all.
Oh, well, we got that bit right. Even if we got this bit wrong. Now this is where it gets expensive because I wasn't paying attention to my artillery and it did all that damage but nothing. So what we got here? This is gatehouse with oil. Right, what have we got over here? Right. What we got on the walls here? Medium phalanx infantry. Right, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. And bring the missile troops forward. And just over here, we're gonna have to line these guys up, get them in position, bring the seem to be a missile with troops missing. Actually, you come that way. Actually, all of you come that way on an angle on the wall so that we're firing down the wall. Just get, yeah, if you get to about there. And you're going to have oil as well. To, so we're just going to move in here. Right here. It's heavy melee infantry. That's native militia. We're going to need to drive them off the walls. Cavalry there. You move in closer. We need to be able to drive this front here. And what we're going to have to do is take that gatehouse. Okay, what have we got?
At your service for Rome.
Right, the legions are coming.
Legionary cohort. Quick march.
Right, we need that tower ASAP. So I want you up there for the tower. You come in close support. Hoplites. Got a job for you. You're effectively just a mercenary unit, which I, for some reason, I got from somewhere. I want you to take the tower, and I want you. Why can't you go up that way? Missile troops, you can move forward next to give us some suppressive fire. Now I could try and smash this gate, but I think what we're going to do is concentrate on one side of the map. Right. You just keep moving in closer. Right, we've got that tower. Eagle cohort. I think we can get you there, you there, actually you there. Actually, I get both of you. I want you actually inside the walls. And then you up there as well. You, I want you put plenty of fire onto these guys. You, I want you up here. Right. What's that? What we will do, I don't want the eagle cohort. Okay, you don't have the ability to. Oh, this is. You do.
We have captured a tower.
Right, I want you to go forward. We've got the tower. You, I want you down into here now. We got this breach point here. And missile infantry this way as well. Right, we're gonna.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Can you get through there? Yep. Right. Missile troops in. Plenty of fire on them. Got you inside as well. You just keep hitting these. Hey, what are you doing over there? I want you in guard mode. Your job is just to hold this breach here while these move round this way. Want you to pour loads of fire into these. You join them. Okay. You down. Right, they're going to try and come round here, but we'll be okay. And you can go over in support. This is medium phalanx. Right, I think we've pulled a lot of their troops away from this wall. So what we're going to do is you move in. You're not slipping by. You're going to take a lot of damage on the walls, but you're just keeping them distracted, and that's all I want. Right, you're firing the gates. Right, you fall onto those. You. Time for you.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yep. How are we doing up this end?
our units has used all its ammunition.
You push there.
Brave Romans to a man. Eagle cohort. Melee
Cohort through. Wait. You keep up. Pouring the fire into there. I really need to get Cav into the city. Can you get into the city? Yep. Nope. You guys get in close. There's my Cav. You can stay out of it. Where's the... Use your ammunition there. Push there. I want you up over the wall. How are we doing up over here? Yeah, that's burning really well. I'm having absolutely no effect on these guys. You halt and pull back. Legionary cohorts. We'll use the Pautas to come in here. Okay. You start to push this way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I need you to provide support here. How's the... You're meant to be burning that. You, all of you. Sometimes it can be a little bit tetchy. Right, 69% here. You get in nice and close so that you can hit these. Now we're going to be a little bit careful here because we've got this very heavy phalanx unit here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, you push here. Right, you're out of ammunition. Right, you just pull back. Ooh, this is going to take a little bit longer than I thought it was going to do.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
What we got here? 38%. You push on them. You just guard there. Just keep that enemy unit out the way. This is 95%. We're nearly through. Yeah. I suppose in some ways this is a very different battle from... Right, we've now got control of the gate. Actually, you go up and get rid of these guys. You come here. We can get the cav in and our other... Right, I don't need you going that way. You can go through there. And you can come through to support them. Right, we nearly got the that's the rear attack. You just confront them that way. Right, nearly got control of the gate. Right, these guys are breaking. You can start to move that way. You can start to move that way. You move this way with this unit. I mean, there's a long way round here, but we'd have to go past two towers. I think you can come here. Right, we're losing control of the...
Jupiter gives us strength.
Oh, get rid of these guys.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Okay, you reinforce. You go that way.
The enemy's gates have been destroyed.
Yeah, which gates is that? It's probably these gates. Yeah. Right, it means what we're going to have to do now is force, but one of these is going to take really bad heavy damage. So.
Legionary cohorts.
Right, what have we got on the other side? Wow, no. You just get rid of these idiots as well.
Sons of Mars.
You fall back, take the gate. Can't get through there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Wow, this is going to be a long way round.
Brave Roman.
You guys round there.
Legionary cohorts. Advance. Evocati. Big
Right, your job is going to be to neutralize the oil. You can see the oil falling here. So, these are the heavy phalanx units. It's going to take a lot to carve their way.
Captured the gates.
Okay, we've got the gates over here.
at your service.
Legions in.
Legatus.
Cav in. Right. You lot. Withdraw. We've deflected them long enough. We've now got. So the real battle's going to be over here for the moment.
Melee troops.
You two over here. Get these towers.
Jupiter gives us strength. Advance in me.
You fire at those. Right, let's get the and what we want is the cav round here. General, you stay in the center here.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Quick, ready. Jupiter gives us strength.
These damaged units,
Melee infantry at your command.
you've done your job. You pull out.
Speed. Legionary cohort waiting. Brave Romans to a man.
You get another good shot in. Right, in. Neutralize the tower. You keep pushing through there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
If I gave you instructions to withdraw,
Rome is mother to us all. Levy slingers. Evocati.
your job then is just to keep them entertained.
Jupiter gives us
I think it's more important that you push through.
infantry.
You move into the tower.
Palatine cavalry. Your orders.
Cavalry, want you over here. We're probably going to need to go for the technical victory.
Levy slingers. Take aim. Ready.
I mean, these guys have done pretty well actually. I mean, they've lost a little bit, but what we could do is
Yours to command.
cycle in another unit just to keep these guys busy.
One of our units has used all its...
Flying wedge. A charge.
In you go. What should happen now is the fact that I'm in the victory point should start to pull units away from there.
Evocati. At ready. Waiting.
Pontes. You get into there. You take up position there. I've got your victory point.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
By your command. Evocati. Mandata tua.
Get these into here.
Equites.
I think what we can do is just for the funsies of it. It probably won't make that much difference.
Ready for duty. Legionary cohort.
You move forward.
Jupiter gives us strength.
You will be the.
We have captured a tower.
Yep.
Your orders.
You get rid of these towers. Okay.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
That should cause a change in reaction. We'll send the legionary cavalry up this way. Right, you pull back. When the cav have got a long way to go, and this legion has got a long way to go as well.
Melee infantry ready. Evocati. Palatine cavalry.
I mean,
Move out.
they're still fresh, so
By your command.
I mean they've lost whether they like it or not. They may not know they've lost, but it's not. Wedge is not that much use in. See, I'm keeping away, so I'm getting a bit of stutter, and I don't want the game to crash now. This has been hard work.
Yes, commander. Melee infantry. Break the lines.
Guys are going.
Palatine cavalry.
Cavalry pull back for
By your command.
another charge.
Proud Romans all.
We have captured a tower.
Ready and waiting. Advance. Into flying waste formation.
It looks like these have actually. Oh no, they're facing the wrong way. That was a
Palatine cavalry.
pretty lackluster charge. I know it's a bit immaterial to be chucking away my cav, but some ways I like to have the combat even.
Missile cavalry.
Away again. Yeah. I mean, these guys are not going to get engaged, so
The enemy fort will soon be ours.
yep. It's not a fort. It's a major capital city. Look at that. And it's an Odeon, isn't it? Theatre. That's cool. I mean, it's really great taking the Egyptian capital. Here we are, end battle. And we lost 411. Despite the fact that I messed up completely with the artillery. More importantly, we may have destroyed these two armies belonging to this faction, so that could get rid of that faction, which would then get rid of all the agents. And down they go. And the Libya, they're destroyed. Of course, we're definitely going to occupy. So Libya, Pentopolis faction has gone, and we've now got Alexandria. What I'm going to do is just pull this army back a little bit, just in case these idiots get any ideas. And I don't think can I move my agent? Yes, I can. Good. And what we want to do now is, of course, Memphis is now within range. So that's only 16, and then of course we got over here and Diopolis. I'm not sure whether the Egyptians have actually gone further, and that looks like Nabatea, so it shouldn't be a problem. So what we got here, we got fortified Alexandria. We'll keep that, and we've got that automatically, so we don't have to rebuild that. We've also got a strategic port here, wealth, commerce, and we got garrison. That gives us more recruitment over here. I don't really want, so we're going to knock that down. We'll knock that down, and knock that down. A quick look at Memphis. Memphis has got food, so maybe we will put the elite. Got an elite barracks here. Wow. Well, maybe we'll put the barracks there. Now we can recruit here, can't we? So now I'm going to knock that down, and then what I would probably do is put a barracks down in Diopolis down here, so that I can use the slot inside of Alexandria. Alexandria is a really powerful city to do it here. And this army's in good condition. This army's in good condition. Of course, this army is now in a position to swing through here. So what we're going to do is move this army up to here now, because there's no way Egypt can sneak through and take this settlement. So maybe this army can actually take Memphis. Right, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Probably in the next part the focus will be on Egypt, because it would be really good to break this link here and force Egypt this way. They don't have much up here, so if we can take Egypt here and go there, we're not going to go down to here because this belongs to Nabatea. I mean, are we actually at war with Now we actually at war with Nabatea. What does Nabatea think of us? Well, they absolutely hate us, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. I mean, if I don't really want to go down into Kush unless I have to. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.